Hey boys and girls, welcome back to the Crown Tundra. In the last one we actually started on the Galar storyline, and we found out that there is actually two other Pokemon that are in this story that hasn't even been revealed yet. And apparently his steed is either going to be a ghost type or an ice type, and depending on the thing that we end up choosing, it's going to be the typing of that steed, based on what we've been told based on the carrot quest that we are still working on. But as you can see, in this one, we're actually Santa Claus. Like I said, I was actually going to try and get something for Christmas, which I was really wanting to do this for Christmas, and I finally got to do it, so let's actually start back on to our story. And this is a couple of days after the last one, I'll be honest, so I am a little bit rusty to what's going on, so let's go back into our story, though.
Oh, you're looking for carrots. Well, you won't be finding any this time of year. We do have seeds right here. Do you want to trade 8 pieces of Dynite ore for the carrot seeds?
Yes. Yeah, I also did some training for some of that Dynite ore, since I did know we had to give some to this guy in order to do this quest, so let's continue.
Oh, wonderful. This is plenty. Now we can bury the ore in our fields and make our crops huge.
Oh, so that's how that works.
Here are the seeds as promised.
Thank you. So, how do we make these Shade Root and Ice Fruit carrots? Since we still don't know how to do that, all we know is we give it to Calyrex. But other than that, I don't know how this is going to work. You obtained a bag of carrot seeds. You put the bag of carrot seeds in the bag's key item pockets. Seeds to plant in any field. The kind of carrots you'll get is determined by which field you plant the seeds in. Oh, okay.
Don't go planting those seeds I gave you willy-nilly in the village fields now. These fields are for our own crops.
Oh, well, that's a rip. Okay, let's go see Calyrex and see where we have to put these seeds into. And as Peony's been possessed this entire time, by the way, because I literally couldn't continue this quest until we started the video again. So, yeah, he's been standing here for the past 3 days, just nice and possessed by Calyrex, and it's totally not scary at all.
Have you found the carrots, human child?
Yeah, I have.
By the stars. You can say that you say that you have carrot seeds? That strange bag contains seeds of carrots. You humans never stop adapting and evolving. I am constantly amazed by your ingenuity. And yet, these fields and villages, simply won't do.
They won't even let me, they won't even let me plant them here.
The fields of the village simply won't do. They're not suitable for growing carrots. If we can find rich soil, I could use my powers to grow the crops we need. Now, where might we find soil suited for growing these crops in this tundra of mine?
No clue on that one, buddy. Just gonna be honest. Is this a vision of where we can plant them? Oh, I think I've seen where that is.
I see 2 spots that might suit our needs. One is a field covered in pristine snow.
Okay. And then one's a graveyard. I'm guessing that's how you get the shade roots.
Another spot is a field by gravestones, where those who moved on were laid to rest.
Huh. Okay, so either one of those.
Either of those locations should allow me to use my powers and grow the carrots we need. Please, I ask that you choose a field and plant those seeds.
Yeah, we can definitely try that, buddy. By the way, this beard is actually kind of itchy. I'm just gonna be honest.
Hello,
Peony. Been a while.
What in the... I seem to be getting in the habit of falling asleep outside.
Yes, you have.
I guess it just goes to show that holding down the fort isn't all that easy. You did carry yourself, Chief. Don't overdo it.
I won't be overdoing it. Oh yeah, by the way, I should mention this. I did do the quest for the isolation Pokemon. So all of the actually, there's technically, I found out that Keldeo is in this game, because I was looking into where to find those footprints and how they worked, and I accidentally spoiled myself that Keldeo is in this game, which is actually really cool because, what do you call it? I'm pretty sure Keldeo was just an event Pokemon before, so now you can actually catch him, which is actually really cool. But in order to get Keldeo, you have to get all 3 of the swordsmen, and then you have to go to a different location, and I don't know where that is. But that's apparently how to get Keldeo, so we will be doing that as well. And there's also a hidden peony quest as well that we have to do once we unlock it. I don't know how you get it. I think you have to beat the Crown Tundra and all the exploration quests before it unlocks. And I have a feeling it's something to do with, I think it was Ultra Beast, I think. Other than that, I have no clue. But let's continue, though, for the things that we do know we have to do. You mark the 2 fields of Calyrex told you onto your town map. You jotted down the current status of Legendary Clue 1. Upon hearing that I was able to find carrot seeds, Calyrex told me about 2 fields where I can grow the carrots. I need to pick either the field covered in snow, or the field by the graves, and plant the seeds. Okay, so I can pick either one. I also changed up my team, because I wanted to kind of be ready for which one we do end up picking, so because I wasn't sure which one I wanted to end up doing, and also I ended up adding this guy because of the whole getup in general, because I knew this was coming in, so I ended up catching me a Delibird. I think this is from a while ago, actually, to be completely honest. When did I get this guy? Yeah, look at that. Actually, yeah, that was completely last year, or ish. Oh no, that was actually time. I think I changed my time around that time, though. Alright, but see, it wasn't... It's still pretty cool, though. This is from when we did the Isle of Armor, then, was when I got this guy. Or even before that. Oh no, this is when the game originally released. Oh, wow, that is a long time ago. But yeah, this is one of my guys from before. And then I got this, Score Bunny. This is the one from the, not specifically, it isn't from the, Pokemon Home, but it is the one that you get the, special ability from. So the only reason why I'm using a Score Bunny, again, is, one, because we started with the Score Bunny, for the series, and then, I also wanted to try out its new ability, Libero, which, released with the Pokemon Home, so I bred me up one, in order to use it for the series. So we have Tricks here, and then we still have Mira, so I ended up changing, the name for this one originally, and I felt like Mira might be better, and then we got Hermie. But, other than that, let's continue on the story, since I did just want to kind of make sure you guys knew why I changed up my team and everything. Because I felt like I wanted to be ready for whatever legendary we ended up picking for Calyrex.
Nanny!
What's going on? Oh, it's the Eevee girl from that one room.
Sing that song about the King Steed Pokemon. Of course, my dear. I'd love to. Ice root carrots cold as ice, munched up all by the bully in white. Shade root carrots dark as doom, crunched by the bully with a ghostly gloom. Now you must make sure you eat your veggies too, just like the Pokemon in the song. Yes, Nan.
Okay, so that's 100% then. Whatever one we end up doing is the one we're going to end up getting. Okay, so that makes a lot more sense. So I guess the first thing we should do is kind of figure out where that is on the map, since we have no clue on where that is. Okay, so we did know where the graveyard was, but we need to go up to here, which isn't too bad, honestly. So we just need to make our way up to the snowslide slope. We can take a nice little shortcut there anyways, which will save us a little bit of time. So all we have to do is just go over to the little place where they plant them. Okay, seems easy enough. Could be harder than it sounds, but I don't know, I think it should be pretty easy to do this. I think this is it right here, actually. I think I want to do maybe the ice one, I think? Let's see here. So if we do the ice one, we'll end up getting an ice type. Okay. And then if we do the ghost one, we'll get a ghost type. Which one sounds cooler in the end? I know we're using Delibird, but honestly, I feel like the ice type would be fun to use. Because there's not many ice types that are really good. And I would think that they would make a really good ice type out of a semi-legendary or whatever this is. It's one of the fields Calyrex told you about. Do you want to plant the carrot seeds in this field? Sure. Go for it. I want to try out this one.
I see you have reached one of the fields.
Yep, we have. What do you think about it? Seem like a good place to put them?
If you plant the seeds in this field, ice root carrots will grow. It has been so long that my memory is hazy, but I believe that my loyal steed would often partake of this sort of vegetable. If ice root carrots were that my steed preferred, it must have been an ice type, mustn't it? It's most vexing that I can't recall. I suppose we will see. I will ask but once more. Are you sure this is the field which you want to plant the seeds?
I think this is a one-time thing, too. Yes. That's why I'm so unsure on which one I want to do. I'm just going to go for it, and we're going to pick what we get. So, I'm just going to be happy with my choice.
Very well. Then I ask you plant the seeds.
Okay, let's plant these seeds up, then. Wonder how this is going to work, then. So, I know we probably just put this on the offering table up in the top of the area, then. You planted the carrot seeds in the field. Okay.
Very good, very good. You have an able hand for working with soil.
I guess so.
Now then, it's time I did my parts. Let me show you my powers.
Alright, go for it, Calyrex. Show me how this works. Oh, God. There it goes with its whole crown speak again. Oh, it wasn't kidding. It actually can mess with the... Huh. Okay, so it can work with grass and stuff. So they weren't kidding on him being the king of bountiful harvest, then. Wow. That definitely looks like an icy carrot, I can tell you that one.
You planted so many seeds, yet my powers can only get one to grow.
Oh, okay.
To think that I have fallen so low, it truly breaks my heart. But soon it will be time to bid my sorrow farewell. Now, human child, I must ask that you pull the ice root carrot free with all your might.
I'll try to. Shouldn't be too hard. Do you want to pull the carrot out? Well, obviously. That's not even an option. 1, 2, and pull. Oh, there we go. We obtained her a ice root carrot. I'm guessing this is a one-time thing, though. So if we want the ghost type, I think we have to play through the story again. You put the ice root carrot in the bag's key item pockets. Produce the produce that the king of bountiful harvest, beloved steed, likes to eat. It grew in the fields covered in snow.
Well done, human child. That carrot will be the key to luring my loyal steed back to me. Now all I need are the reins of unity. They will amplify my powers, let me ride my loyal steed with ease. But I doubt I shall ever get to another set from the humans in the village.
Another set? Oh, I'm guessing that's its loyal steed then. Oh, that is a new Pokemon. Oh, hello, buddy. What are you named? I wonder what the ghost one would look like then.
What? Glastrier, my loyal steed? Is it truly you? That glistening white pelt? That rough, violent gallop? It has not changed from the day we first met. Oh, how this brings back memories.
Huh. Looks kind of cool, honestly. I like that design. But I still wonder what the ghost type would look like.
It is my belief that while my steed picked up on the scent of the carrot, it could not determine where the scent was coming from. Judging from the direction it ran off, and it must have headed to the village in an attempt to pillage carrots there. If that is true, then Freezington is in danger. Human child, we must make haste.
Let's make our way back to the village then. Can you let go of Peony now, though? Because you really don't need his body, buddy. Sorry, but you really do not need to possess my bud. You jotted down the current status on Legendary Clue 1. Calyrex was able to grow an ice fruit carrot from the seeds I planted in the field covered in snow. The scent of the carrot lured Glacier out, but it ran off toward Freezington. Yeah, it did. Okay, well, let's make our way back to Freezington then. Since it's easier to just fly over there, let's just do that, since that saves us a little bit of time. That saves us about 2 minutes walking all the way back here. Okay, Calyrex, what are we doing?
My loyal steed is in danger in the villagers, but I am too weak. Please, human child, I beg you, save the village.
Where is it at? Oh, there he is. Well, it is ice type. Do we catch it now, or do we catch it later? I don't know, actually. Let's throw Tricks onto our team just in case, if we have to knock it out first. And let's make our way over to Glacier. I wonder what the stats are on this thing. It looks like it could be pretty tanky. But other than that, I have no clue. Wait. Hello, Glacier. You want to stop attacking the people? Oh, that's weird. It doesn't even have eyes. Huh. That's a weird looking Pokemon, if I'll be honest. Okay, so do we catch it now, or do we catch it later? Because sometimes the game likes to make fights that we can't catch right away. Okay. Glacier is after your Ice Fruit Carrots. Okay, makes sense. He's level 75. Wow, okay. Let's try throwing a Ultra Ball at him first, just to see if we can even toss one. Okay, it's not letting its guard down, so we have to just knock it out. Okay, so Libero apparently makes our ability, or our type, the type that we actually use. Kind of like, Greninja, in a way. So all we need to do is just use one of our attacks then. Do I have, animations turned on? I probably don't. Yeah, I don't. Well, that's unfortunate. I need to turn those back on. But that was easy. Down goes Glacier in one hit. I didn't even do any special training for this. This is literally just a level 70. Literally, the only thing that it has is, that it has its, IVs and individual values are maxed out on its, I believe it's everything except for special attack. But yeah, it's literally basically a base Cinderace, so that actually knocked it out pretty fast, honestly. Wow. Well, it is Pyro Ball, I guess. Well, whatever Glacier is, it's definitely mad at us. And now it's attacking the villagers. A little help here, Calyrex? Are you trying to possess that thing now? I am so confused on this new Pokemon, because this thing wasn't even announced. This is something that literally just showed up randomly in the story whatsoever, because Nintendo didn't do any announcements for any new Pokemon other than the ones that they announced, like Regieleki, Regidraco, Calyrex, and then the 3 legendary birds, but those were announced when the DLC was even announced to begin with. These 2 legendary horses were completely, like, separate from all that, so I wasn't expecting anything new, honestly.
Are you alright?
Yes, I feel like something stepped in to save me.
And that was Calyrex, but they still don't believe him, so he's not going to show his face. What's that? Free item? Maybe it's, that Reigns of Unity thing we need. You obtained a tuft of white mane hair. You put the tuft of white mane hair in the bag, or your bag's key items pocket. Okay. Mane hair that belongs to the King of Bountiful Harvest, beloved steed, Glacier. The hair is strong and very flexible. Wonder what I need that for.
Oh, kind visitor. How could I possibly thank you enough for saving the village, and the people? I had no idea such a vicious Pokemon still existed in the tundra. Why, it reminded me of the Pokemon in the fairy tales, the loyal steed of the king. But no doubt I am overthinking things. What is that you have there? Is that a tuft of white mane hair? In the fairy tales, it is said that weaving the hair of the loyal steed together with the radiant blossom grown by the king, it is possible to create the Reigns of Unity, which link the king with its steed. In fact, it was my own ancestors who used to weave the Reigns of Unity, following an ancient tradition passed down over the many years. Of course, I myself have never seen any kind of radiant flower.
Radiant flower? I didn't know anything about no radiant flower. This is the first time I'm hearing about that.
And the method of making the reins has also been lost to me. In any case, we can't spend all day musing over fairy tales. I must make plans and preparations. Then Pokemon could well decide to pay us another visit after all. Thank you very much for your help, kind visit traveler.
No problem. I guess we'll be saying hi to you again very shortly, and if we really need you to make the Reigns of Unity, but... So we need some kind of radiant flower from Calyrex. How do we go about making one of those? Could it be over by that giant tree? Because I'm pretty sure, I haven't had the legendary birds pop up yet, and there's a little area that I'm pretty sure forces a cutscene over by that giant tree. And I'm pretty sure that's where the legendary birds are going to spawn. But I don't know how that storyline's going to work. And I don't want to walk over there and spoil it for myself yet. Because I accidentally did that with the Reggies. Because I accidentally walked up to one of their temples and it started the quest on me. Which I wasn't intending on doing, to be completely honest.
You have my thanks for protecting the village, human child. Where I at my full power, I could have tamed my steed and regained its loyalty. But weakened as I am now, the most I could do was influence its will and make it depart. If only I had the reins of unity, they would have allowed me to tame my steed in short order.
We need a flower. Yeah, the mayor told us about that.
What's that? We can make a set of reins with mane hair from my loyal steed and a flower that I can grow. A flower. A flower. Yes, but of course. I assumed that the humans stopped making the reins of unity because they lost their faith in me. But it was because I lost the power to grow the material needed. I've spent far too long holding my misguided assumptions, it seems. It has been many centuries since I was able to grow a radiant flower. Doing so drains much of my power. But for whatever reason, a fraction of my power seems to have returned to me just now. There is only one thing to be done. Let the radiant flower bloom.
I'm guessing because the mayor noticed the white mane that we had. So that makes sense, he got some of his power back, so he's starting to believe in Calyrex again, since the fairy tales seem to be real.
Crownus bloomus. Take this, child.
Let's see, a radiant petal. Oh, that easy? Okay, I'll take it. Single petal that the King of Bountiful Harvest gave you, a radiance of faint light.
It shames me to admit it, but a whole flower is beyond me right now. I do not know if the petal will be enough, but I still must ask that you use it to try and create the reins of unity. The descendants of my family who once made the reins for me should still live in the village. I put my hopes on you, human child.
We'll definitely try to make that thing now. Okay, so let's see here. The only person I can think of is the mayor himself, so let's just make our way over to the mayor then, since that would make sense. Hopefully he's inside his house this time, because he did kind of walk out on us last time we needed him. So let's see. Hey, buddy, you want to help us out with this?
Oh, hello again. Savior of our village. Come to do some more reading.
I need a favor.
I beg your pardon. You want me to make a set of reins of unity? Well, I say that presents a bit of a problem. If my dear great-granddad was still around, he'd have been able to make you a set. But unfortunately, we've not one left who knows the traditional ways at this point. What's more is I doubt you have the flower you need to forge a set of reins.
I got a petal at least. Will that help us?
Is that a petal from the radiant flower? If so, would that not mean the King of Bountiful Harvest has truly... No, I dare not to hope. If I recall, my ancestors made reins of unity by following the ways passed down in fairy tales. There were two key materials, a flower and hairs from a Pokemon. But I am afraid those old traditions have long since faded from memory. Still, how could I refuse such an offer? From a kind, helpful guest. The materials, if you please.
You handed the tuft of white mane fur and the radiant petal over to the mayor. Okay, so how do you do this exactly?
I can't promise this will turn out as well as the ones my great-granddad would have made, but... Time to breathe life back into the traditions of my village.
Seems like he's got it. He's got the glimmer of hope in his eyes.
Humph. I'm afraid it hasn't come out well at all. I fancy myself a crafty enough salt, but I suppose it didn't take a craftsman of truly delicate technique to make such fine reins. Oh, please don't look so dejected. I'm very sorry. Truly I am.
Oi, Mr. Mayor.
Hey, Peony, what's going on?
The hot water in my shower seems to have gone on holiday.
Oh, yes, terribly sorry. I'll have to look at it soon.
Oh, you're here too, Chief. Were you in the middle of something? The pair of you seem awful gloomy.
The Marin tried, yeah.
What? Is that all? So all you need to do is make some nice cord. Pass me those materials for a mo. Alright, got my pedal, got my hair. Now what am I supposed to do with them?
If I may be so bold, allow me to share a song that survives from the legends. Blossom woven round and round, a royal gift in maiden's hair bound.
Steady on, old bloke. The singing's a bit much. Oh well, that'll do for an answer. Hiya!
Really? That's it? I'm guessing he probably got it.
All finished, have a look. Think this'll do.
Let's see. You obtained a set of Reins of Unity. You put the set of Reins of Unity in your bag's key items. Cords that shine when you hold them up to the light. The people of old times presented these to the King of Bountiful Harvest to express their gratitude.
You're more capable than your facelets on. These Reins of Unity are spitting image of those in my family's tales.
Ha ha ha! I don't sew all my dear rebellious daughters' clothes for nothing, you know.
True. He did say he made all these.
Even the explorer's outfits I gave you was handmade by yours truly, Chief.
In any case, it seems you've gotten the Reins of Unity you need. Isn't that just smashing?
It definitely seems that way. That's really good for us then. That means we can continue on our story then. What about you, Peony?
How about it, Chief? Has my sewing saved the day?
Yes, it has, buddy. Good. Thank you. Thank you, Peony. Keep up the good work. Let's hear. What about Calyrex? Is he gonna possess my poor bud again?
Would you believe it? I got myself falling asleep outside again. I was chilled to the bone, so I thought I'd warm up myself with a good hot shower at her base. But the water coming out was ice cold. I had an ultra mega surprise and jumped out.
Well, thanks, Calyrex. I kinda wanted to hear what he was talking about.
Human child, were you able to make the Reins of Unity?
Chief Peony did.
Indeed, this man has done so much to aid me. I do hope I can repay him sometime. I have some good news of my own. I was able to track down my loyal steed. Glacier is making its home in the Crown Shrine, and it's a place where my loyal steed and I spent much time together. I've been avoiding the place as I feared, and I would get trapped in my own nostalgia. Has my loyal steed made the shrine its home? It is reminiscing about our time together. No, it can't be. The Crown Shrine stands majestically atop the mountain to the north. Bring the carrots and the Reign of Unity and meet me up there.
Okay, we can definitely do that.
I shall hasten there now, but you may come in whenever you feel when you're ready. I'm counting on you, child.
Thanks, Calyrex. I'll be seeing you very soon. Can you not take Peony with you, though? No? Okay. You jotted down the current status of Legendary Clue 1. King of Bountiful Harvest. Using the main hair I got by defeating the Pokemon that was once the King's Loyal Steed along with the Radiant Petal grown by Calyrex itself, I was able to recreate the Reins of Unity. Now I need to head to the Crown Shrine, where the steed's been living, to meet up with Calyrex. Oh, okay. So we just make our way back up to the top then. Which makes sense, since that was where we had the, I'm pretty sure that was the steed staring at us then, when we were up there. So we kind of found that cutscene a little early then. Okay. Well, let's make our way inside here then. Should we save before this, or should we not? I feel like saving might be a good idea, so let's do that real quick. And let's do this. Okay, Calyrex, I think I am ready, since we're doing these back-to-back, since I want to do these all in one story.
I have been waiting, human child. The Crown Shrine is a place where I once called home. Glacier must, think of me helpless now that I have lost my powers. It taunts me by making this place its own dwelling. I see you have indeed brought me the Reins of Unity. You have my thanks, child.
No problem. You gave the Reins of Unity to Calyrex. So how does this work?
Ah, the feeling of holding these again. The color, the way they shine in the light. Oh, how this brings back memories. Glacier is a very proud Pokemon. One might even call it arrogance. It will not accept me as its master again unless I am able to prove that my power outweighs its own. I will use the Reins of Unity to pour my power into the very body of the loyal steed. That should convince it that I am indeed still deserving of its loyalty. Now, human child, in order to lure out my loyal steed to me...
Oh yeah, the little place that I found.
Place the ice root carrot into the basket near where Glaciers made its bed.
Okay, so that's what that was. I was wondering what was going on with the hay bales over here, but I wasn't too sure. But I did know this was like an offering table. Do you want to place the ice root carrots? Yes. Okay. Is it easy as that? Just place down the carrot and it appears? I guess so.
The time has come, human child. But you have successfully defeated my loyal steed once already. It will not be willingly approaching anyone it considers to be a threat. We must hide and wait for it to appear.
Okay. Sounds easy enough. Let's go hide behind the tree, I guess. Or somewhere else. Okay, so we just wait and hide for it to show back up. We have one shot at this, apparently, since we only have one carrot. So, hopefully this goes better than we think it's gonna go. So how does this Reign of Unity work? Oh, he's holding it. Oh, it's a lot bigger than I thought it was, actually. But yeah, look at the weird eyes that it has. That's really cool. It's like it's completely eyeless. And I don't think I've ever seen a Pokemon quite like this before. It's really cool looking, honestly. Okay, Calyrex, do what you need to do, buddy. Because I have no idea how this works. Oh, it's like a saddle almost. Okay, it makes more sense why he would need those to begin with. Oh. Huh. And now it's forcing its energy inside it, since now it's got the Reins of Unity in its mouth. Like a real, steed. Huh. Okay. That's pretty cool, honestly. Wait, Calyrex even changed himself. Oh. Wait, does that mean it's a duo Pokemon then? Kinda like, what do you call it? The Kyrems. Like, the Zekrom Kyurem, I forgot what they're called. I think, Kyurem White and then Kyurem Black. And those were definitely like that, since they were, like, mutations-wise. But that's pretty cool. This is, like, the first time we've ever had a Pokemon that's, like, straight up, like, two Pokemon mixed together. Unless you're talking about Mantine, but this is, like, straight up, like, both of them are worked together kind of type thing.
What in the world? Such a huge noggin, and it's got a ride.
No, it's not talking to us anymore. Okay. Bunch of crowns.
What? Can talk?
It's not talking. I don't know what you're talking about.
What do you want?
I got no clue what you're saying, buddy.
I've got no idea what you're saying, but somehow it makes sense. Hold the phone. What in the world? Oh no, not again.
Oh, so he did know this was going on.
Human child, thanks to your efforts, I have been reunited with my loyal steed, and now I'm finally at my full power. I am convinced that the people no longer believe in me, and I had almost lost my loyal steed. I was trapped in the throes of deep loneliness, but you saved me. There are truly no words with which to fully express my gratitude to you. So I have a suggestion. If you're able to catch me, and even with my powers restored, it will prove that you're worth beyond any doubt, and I will lend you my strength on your journey. Once you have ready yourself, come face me. But first, I should get this man back to where I found him. It would be no good to let him freeze out in the frigid climb.
Yeah, you should probably take Peony back to his, little frigid ice house. I'm just gonna be honest. Okay. So, we just catch you now, I guess. Okay. Seems easy enough. Okay. So we won't be hearing from Calyrex ever again, I think. Do you want to ready your Pokeball in order to catch Calyrex? Yeah, sure. Okay. Seems easy enough. I like Calyrex a lot more in this form, honestly. I definitely like the little cape it's got. The cape really does add to the Pokemon. I think if that was like its base form, I think it would look a lot nicer in general. But I'm pretty sure this is how you're supposed to see Calyrex, as one. It has 2 abilities, what? Wait, this Pokemon has 2 abilities, what? I don't even know what as one is, but apparently it makes it have 2 abilities. I'm guessing we remember Calyrex having a nerve, so I do remember that, but whatever the ability of Glacier is, I do not know exactly what's going on there. Well, because they gave me a free Master Ball, I'm just gonna do this, because this thing's probably gonna have a low catch rate in the first place, so you know what, it saves me some time, and we just catch Calyrex in 1 second. So, if I'm gonna be honest, let's make the hardest catch here just 1 try. I'm just gonna be honest there. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Nice try, Calyrex. I really did test my strength with you. Calyrex, the High King Pokemon. Ice Rider. Okay, so there is one. So we do know. We kind of hadn't figured that there was a ghost one, so that other one's probably called a Shadow Rider. It said that this Pokemon once moved a large forest, and all the Pokemon living there to a new location overnight. Huh, that's kind of cool. I don't think we really need to name Calyrex, so I'm going to just say no on the name. So it's a Psychic Ice type now. Okay, that's cool.
Human child, no, I should refer to you by your name now, Spooks.
Yeah, thanks for referring to me as Spooks now.
I look forward to what adventures we might have together.
Same, buddy. Well, welcome to the team.
Hello, that you, Chief? It's me, Peony. I had just had a dream about the big-headed Pokemon, talking on and on in a weird shrine. You were there too, Chief. It all felt so real. I got worried about you and decided I'd better give you a call and check it in. You haven't hurt yourself, have you, Chief? Not in a bunch of trouble, are you?
Everything's under control. Yeah, everything's fine.
Good to hear. 'Cause I got nothing to worry about then. The Peony Exploration Team is all about the safety and well-being of its members, after all. So be careful on your way back too, you hear? No expeditions, however, until you're safe and sound back at home at base.
Indeed, Peony. You jotted down the current status of Legendary Clue 1. Calyrex, the King of Bountiful Harvest, was able to reconnect with its loyal steed using the new Reins of Unity. Calyrex also seems to have regained its trust in humankind. As thanks for helping me regain its power, Calyrex is allowing me to take it along on my adventure. Better report back to Chief Peony. Okay, so now we just make our way back then. Okay, seems easy enough. So let's go all the way back to Peony and check in on him. So, let's see how he thinks about us finally figuring out one of his little adventures, because that's the first of 3. We still have 2 others to do. And then the secret one that doesn't unlock until later, apparently. And then, the isolation Pokemon, Virizion, Terrakion, and Cobalion. And then you also have, Keldeo, which we'll be doing probably in like a couple episodes. I want to do the Moltres stuff and the Reggies first, before we do anything else.
Oi, Chief. How goes the adventuring? Anything to report?
The King of Bountiful Harvest. Calyrex.
Wait, you really caught Calyrex from the legends? That's ultra mega brilliant. Report away. That nugget's massive. Is that the King of Bountiful Harvest, the one calling the shots around here? Huh, I could have sworn I've seen it before. Or then again, maybe not. Anyway, it's definitely regal of it to have a steed. And that massive head does sort of resemble a crown. It's kingly enough. At any rate, let's just call this a successful expedition. Looks like you've reported all there is to report on the Legendary Clue 1 and the King of Bountiful Harvest. Smashing. I'll mark this expedition as done.
Oh, so we're all done with this one then. Calyrex, the King of Bountiful... Oh, we already read that. I didn't expect it to pop it back on the screen with it already being done.
Got anything else legendary you want to talk about?
Let's ask him about the Giants.
Doesn't look like you've got any fresh progress to report on this one yet.
Okay, Okay, so we need to be continuing on that before we can do any of that. I do want to, report my findings into, Sonia, though. So I found all the footprints. I got 100% footprints for every single one. And they're all in different areas, and you actually have multiple footprints you can do. So it was actually really nice and easy to do those. But I saved you guys the time, and made it so I just got all of them. Since all it is you walk around and you touch footprints for about an hour, and then you finally unlock them. Because you find enough of them, and then you unlock the 100% status, and then it lets you do what you need for them. So,
Spooks, how's it going gathering evidence
about that?
Want to check your progress, Spooks? Let me see what you found so far. Data for the Iron Will Pokemon is at 100%. Data for the Cavern Pokemon is at 100%. And data for the Grassland Pokemon is at 100%. You gathered 100% data needed to track the Iron Will Pokemon, and for the Cavern Pokemon, and for the Grassland Pokemon.
Yeah, we have.
This should be enough data for us to pin down where these legendary Pokemon live.
Yeah, hopefully.
So if I feed all this data into my trusty Pokemon Finder, it's searching for energy signals.
Okay.
And it's found a matching Pokemon.
Oh, really? That's easy?
The Iron Will Pokemon can be found at the Frigid Sea. The Cavern Pokemon can be found by the Lakeside Cave. And the Grassland Pokemon can be found at the Giant's Bed.
Oh, okay.
You'll finally get to come face to face with the legendary Pokemon we've been searching for. Best of luck, Spooks.
Okay, thank you, Sonia. So that's apparently where they all are. Okay, seems easy enough. So, because of the fact that we did end off the Calyrex story here, I feel like this should be a good one to end this one off. We could do one of the, you know what? Here, just to add a little bit more to this, we'll do one of each every time we finish one of the stories. I think that should make sense, since I don't think any, like, special story is going to happen for that one. I think it's just going to be what it is. So, let's see here. If we go to the map, will it just point it on my map, or do I have to just find it? It looks like you just find it. Okay. So, let's see here. I have an idea of where one could be. Is this the Frigid Sea? Yeah, I have an idea of where one could be. So, if we go to the Snowside Slope, and I'll show you, because I did map out my map a little bit, just so I know what kind of the, like, how this place works. Because I didn't really know how the map actually worked for this place before. So now we kind of have an idea. So, in order to get to this place, I believe you have to head all the way down. And I keep forgetting how big Dewpider's evolution is, I'm going to be honest. That thing's scary looking. When you actually can go right next to it and you see it, like, pretty much like 3 times the size of our character. That's terrifying. I'm just going to be honest. Okay, so yeah, it should be somewhere around here. That will have the opening for this cave. Okay, I'm back. So, I accidentally went in the wrong direction before, so yeah, I had to kind of make a skip to come back to where I needed to be. So this little cave here is right next to the Giant's Foot. And if you actually make your way around here, you can actually head over to the Frigid Cave. Or, not Frigid Cave, but Frozen Lake that we're actually trying to head to. I actually forgot the actual way through this place, because it has been a couple days since I've last seen this place, I'll be honest. And also, just gonna say now that wearing this beard for a long time and talking constantly actually does kind of rubs against my mouth in a way that I didn't expect it to. It's not bad, but I will probably, after I finish this episode, I will need to take a break from wearing it, I'll be honest. Since I think I'm going to chafe my lips if I keep wearing it constantly. So let's actually find wherever this Pokemon is. Okay, so now we're on the Frigid Ice little area. Wait, is that Ice Cube? Oh, that's a little fitting. And then we have an Avalugg here. That's actually really cool. I like that. That's actually one of my favorite things now. Okay, so let's make our way through here. And also, again, I really like how all the fossil Pokemon are alive in these areas. Usually they're all, like, already dead. So where do we go? So this is where Regieleki and Regidrago would be. Okay, so we know about that now. Well, where is this Pokemon? And where is it hiding on us? It's gotta be somewhere around here, right? It wouldn't just be, like, hidden somewhere strange. Because I would think it would be, like, a specific area for it to spawn, right? That would make sense. But it could be anywhere, for all I know. Like, maybe it has to have, like, specific time of day, or something special for it to spawn. Since I have no idea how these things work. But we'll make our way around and we'll eventually find it, right? So, if we don't find it right away, I'll do a nice skip until I do find it, because it's somewhere in this area. That's all I know. But other than that, I have no clue where it might have spawned. Because this is the first one we're doing, and this is completely blind. And the other ones would be easier for me to find, since in between episodes I do like to make my way around and kind of learn about the places that we're at. It looks like there is an area over here that it might spawn at, so let's go on top of this little shore over here, and maybe this will lead to it. It can't be in the ocean, that's for sure. So maybe it's somewhere in the overworld. That would make sense, right? Let's see. So far, nothing. It's very strange. Oh, there it is. Okay, so it was right. It was Cabalion. Okay. That's actually really cool to see, by the way. I like seeing legendaries just out in the middle of the open. So, let's try catching this guy. Shouldn't be too hard, right? Okay, Cabalion. It's been a while. I was kind of hoping I'd hear its music, by the way. It's just the normal battle music. Aww. I was actually looking forward to that. If I remember, this guy is Steel Fighting type, if I remember. So we don't want to focus too much on its weaknesses, because we don't want to knock it out, so let's go Sucker Punch, since I have a feeling it's probably going to attack. No, it didn't. It went for Swords Dance, though. Okay, then let's go for another Sucker Punch, and I need to really turn on my animations, by the way. That's one thing I keep forgetting to do, because I keep forgetting that, because in between episodes there's no reason to have your animations. Well, I kind of had a feeling that was going to come, because I turned myself to a Dark type, but ouch. That was a bit much. Okay, let's see here. Let's see, we can go into Delibird. I don't think Delibird would one-shot this thing. Well, if we lose the fight, it doesn't really matter. I just wanted to show off the fight. That was the whole point of doing these guys in the first place. So if we do end up losing the fight, it doesn't really matter, because I will end up going and catching it in between episodes. But I just wanted to show the guys off, at least, one by one. I don't want to make whole episodes on these guys, because I don't think they have any story attached to them. If it was like the Reggies are going to have a story attached to them, because we already know so. Like the legendary birds in Calyrex, because they have obvious storylines. But these guys don't seem to have any, so I'm not going to put myself to thinking that they are going to have some kind of special story for them. Maybe for Keldeo. I'll definitely say there's probably a story for Keldeo once you have them all, like, mixed up and ready, and then you give them to Sonia, and maybe Keldeo will have some kind of mini storyline attached to him. Ooh, Calyrex is level 80. So here's his two abilities. So Calyrex has Unnerve, and then it doesn't tell you about the other one, so I kind of want to look at this. Chilling Neigh. Okay, so it's both their abilities connected. Okay, so whatever Chilling Neigh is, it sounds like it could be really good. So it's got an ability called Glacial Lance. 130 power. Oh, okay. The user attacks by hurling a giant blizzard-cloaked icicle lance at its opposing Pokemon. Ooh. Okay, sounds pretty cool. Let's go Psychic. I did save before this fight, so I don't have to worry about knocking this guy out. Because either way, we still have a chance of coming back to him and everything, so we'll just knock him out for now, since I accidentally did. But that's pretty cool to just see these Pokemon just, like, wandering around. So it spawns right here. Not a bad spot for it to spawn. Definitely makes sense in the isolation ways, because nothing really seems like it would make its way up here, since it is out of the way, and kind of in a frozen, glacial place with a bunch of Avoligs around, and Ice Cubes. things that you don't want to be attacked by. So, with that, we're going to be ending this episode off here. And also, that's really cool to see Calyrex actually riding the Pokemon as well. That's actually really cool to see it in 3D. I actually really like that. But with that, thank you all for watching today's episode. Have a wonderful rest of your day. My face is hurting, and have a wonderful rest of your day. Have a wonderful Christmas as well, and we'll be continuing off this series in the next one. Peace out, boys and girls, and see y'all in the next one. Hey, boys and girls, thank you all for watching today's episode. If you liked what you saw today, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. And hit the bell notification down below. If you guys have any kind of suggestions for games, please put that in the comments down below as well. Thank you all for watching today's episode, and keep being spooky. Peace out, guys.